Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Rainbow Warriors offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses.
He's loose. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Quick release by the QB. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. with the catch. It's Cantrell. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's going to take off. Powers through. Ball's out. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Number 3.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the Cavs and Hokies have been duking it out today, and we finally have a winner. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Ellington. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Pocket starts to collapse. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Able to get one down to the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Got his man in the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got room at the 35. Running toward the tape. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 3rd and goal where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got us.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's complete. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an up.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way. And he The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick pass on the fly motion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive.
That makes the score Washington 21, Hawaii 7.
And here's the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. All wideouts, no backs. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Makes the catch and he's brought down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Steps away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Washington right back to the line.
2nd down.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. At the 35, he's open. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the...
Brought down
As he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Nice job by the defense there. They're trying to get to the quarterback, and you see those arms. They're flailing. They're swatting at that football. They're trying to get the ball out of the QB's hands. Those long arms by those D linemen, man. They were able to get that ball loose.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties to make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Huskies! And that one will put them up here in the second half. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He'll bring it out. It's Tucker. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. It's a draw. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to...
Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to pass, it's Ellington. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Fakes his man out. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Thrust that arm out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. The throw to the outside is complete. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Warriors! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense is...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth. Touchdown, Hawaii! They move on top here in the fourth.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The run from the shotgun. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Going up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller,
and it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Gets it out fast. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stayed. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. What a catch and run for 6. So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Tucker. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Got the quick pass. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Huskies! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3.